Yes. How are you guys? Young, long time no see. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good morning, depending where you are watching me from. Yes, quick one. It's been a while, my friends and followers. Yeah. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Yes, my friends. Quick one. Good news to you guys. Long time. Yeah, there's good news for you guys. Those who want to jackpot 2025. Quick one. Quick one. I want to drop. Good news for you guys. Anybody? Anybody on the line? Yes. Quick, quick. Join us. Welcome to my life. Impromptu life. As usual, when once I have anything good for you guys, I always bring it here. Like from now henceforth, it might not be, something that I would like say, okay, join my life, so date and so that time, When once anything good comes in, immediately I will drop it. I was just chilling in my house, so I decided to go through some stuff, my archives, read and saw something very, very important for you guys that I know will be beneficiary to you guys, especially those in Africa. I said, let me bring this for you to plan and warm up because this year is going to be a great year for some of you guys who were plotting to travel out for good. As usual, my responsibility to assist you guys to travel abroad, work abroad, study abroad, and at least one of those things, I'm bringing it now, and also how to earn money with online business legitimately. So for now, I have a good news for you. So come on in, come on in, come on in. Who is there? Who is the first person to join me? I'm live now. Please come on in. Come on in, come on in. Good news, good news, good news. Yeah. Who is ready to travel out before the end of 2025? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Good news for you guys. I'm live. Yes, I have good news for you. Just a quick one. Yeah. Good news for you guys. I know today you might be busy in your end. Let me see somebody, the first person that will join me. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching. Who is there? Yeah, I'm live. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I just want to drop this for you guys. Good news. Yeah, lest I forget. Just want to drop this down for you to start now to prepare. Yeah, I know. When you guys heard about United Kingdom, United Kingdom, Great Britain, you are you think it's just like an ordinary country, but this is four in one. United Kingdom is comprises of 4 nations in one. Great Britain. You know, now there are a lot of people that are living in, especially in England. They haven't gone to Scotland, Wales, or Northern Ireland. They have been there for like 5, 6, 7 to 10 years. They haven't traveled out from England. But don't forget, like I said, it's 4 in 1. Namely, England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. But that's United Kingdom called UK. So, as usual, this is Ofonimo Zara on the line, your friend. Then, please, if you've just joined me, you're welcome. Please, if you can help me, share this link, like, and comment. If you are living in United Kingdom and you are in England, precisely, you haven't traveled to like other nations comprises of England, that's United Kingdom, drop in the comment section. Let me know. Maybe you might already in Scotland. You don't know where England is located, or you're in the Northern Ireland. You haven't traveled to maybe Wales. Just drop in the comment section. Let's deliberate on. But for me, I advise, they said travel is part of education. So you need to go, especially in this summertime that is approaching. You go there maybe 1 or 2 weeks holiday to know wherever, you just hear the name. You don't know how it's like, especially for those who are just coming from Africa. It's good to travel and see all those places physically, not being told. So now, if you've been here, like in England, you haven't been to those other 3 nations making the United Kingdom, please drop in the comment section. Yeah, but for now, that's not what brought me here. There's a good news for you guys, for those migrants that, currently in Africa, Asia, in other continents, apart from, United Kingdom, in other countries of Europe. Yeah, there's, at least I wrote it down here. That's why if you've been in England for like 6 to 10 years, have not traveled to the other places like I mentioned earlier on, you are wrong. You are wrong. UK has diverse new kind of visa that will encourage you to come with your family, work in the rural area, such as Scotland. Like they start to process this already. If you take a look at this United Kingdom, apart from England, that Scotland and Wales, they have so massive, it's very big. But for me, I haven't been there. The people are not numerous, as in the population. So now the United Kingdom as a whole and the Scottish Parliament has worked towards that. They knew that this massive land, that they need people. Who are those people? Somebody like you are watching me, especially in Africa, to come and work and stay in that massive land. They start with Scotland. At least I will read through so that you understand what I mean. Now, I just came across this stuff. Now, when you have this is a special visa that they are about to launch for you guys. Like I always said, wherever you follow or come close me to my page or profile, I always bring good news for you guys, and genuine, authentic, not fake. But before I proceed, you know what I'm normally do in this life of how to travel, work, and live abroad. I don't demand for anybody to pay any money for me or anything. So at least if I give you anything to apply for, or give you the link, or hint you what is going on, I always advise and encourage you to do it by yourself. We are in a global war. So far technology is concerned, all what you need to do with your smartphone or Android phone, you with good network, you can as well anywhere Google it, go and see in the website, or follow the prescribed link given to you, open it and read through, read and read attentively to know what to do or not what to do. Then by that, follow the instruction, apply by yourself. Forget about some people that are called some agents, or they would like to collect money. In the end, they will not give you what you want, at least, so that you not say, if I had known. No, do it by yourself. There's no error in trials. So what you do, you apply, you try your luck. By the grace of God, you stand a better chance to grab any kind of opportunities, especially when it comes to me doing life like this. So you are good to go. So what am I saying? Don't allow anybody to come and deceive you in terms of our assist or help you do this, pay so amount. I'm not party to that. I'm not encouraging you to do that. It's not good. Do it by yourself. Forget about anybody called agent that would say pay so amount online. 419 people are so numerous, too numerous in online. The scammers everywhere. So be vigilant and be warned, please. Like I said, if anybody trying to deceive you on my behalf, it's not me. So don't pay or do anything that warrants money. All what I do here is just to help you, guide you, and give you the link and hints how you can travel abroad and study, work, and abroad. That's always what I do. So anything 419 just forget about it. So like I said, this is a visa that will encourage you to come with your family, dependents, work in these rural areas, such as Scotland. Scotland, they are out of three, apart from England, nations that make United Kingdom. They started with Scotland. So the Scottish government commissioned the independent expert advisory group on migration and population to produce an analysis outlining three practical base models for a remote and rural migration plot scheme, which could be implemented within the current UK immigration system. This consisted of the following policy options. One, why they want to do this and give you visa to come and work is adjustment to the skilled worker route. One. Two, Scottish visa. Three, remote and rural migration partnership scheme. Now, this, if like about, sometimes they said Canada is looking for some people. This is what Canada, they have been doing it for years. This is not the first time. That's why you see somebody will sit in anywhere and apply for Canada work permit visa, and he or she will be granted such. From leaving his home country to Canada, they automatically given PR. This is the same scheme that they are trying to bring to the Scotland part of United Kingdom. Yeah, so it's going to be this scheme, and it's going to be by merit, or if you succeed, because they will not just give anybody any house visa to come and live in Scotland. No. So you must have a skill. Like I always shout, if you watch me or follow me bomber to bomber, you know that I always emphasize and encourage people to have skill work within themselves, being man or woman. Those skills work, you know what I mean? Like, apart from being a civil or public servant, you need to know how to do barbing, catering, welding, carpentering, electrician, and so on and so forth, plumber. Those are the skill work. So if they just want to kickstart this now, those are the people that they will give this scheme for them to apply, and they will screen you totally. When once you are being screened, being given this, you are good to go. So with this Scottish special visa, there are more benefits. You will not just come here just to work. This is what UK government will supersede and do it diligently and do the screening needfully before they select those who will be coming. So once you are succeeding, you are given the visa. They will help you find accommodation and all other things that you need to settle, which means you will not just come and be floating on top the water like oil. You'll be given a place immediately you arrive to settle, which is accommodation. They will make sure that you are comfortable and work without any complaints. So immediately you arrive with your family, your spouse, you come to a specific accommodation they will select and keep for you. Immediately you come, you start working. Congratulations, because this is March, first week of April. UK government is gonna, increase their minimum wage, everything in normal place, and increase minimum wage for workers and make NHS everything okay for some people that are currently living there in Uganda, and some of you that are about to come to this route. So you can see there's hope and there's light in the end of the tunnel. So, like I always said, are you prepared to be one of those people who dreamed to travel out in previous years? You could not because of one thing or the other. But now this is a chance. This one you'll not pay any dime, but what will make you qualify is your skills. Yes. Then when you've been succeeded, if you're married, you come with your family. Yes. Without no stress, no restriction based on this. Trust me, you come with your family to come and work here. So, like I said, the United Kingdom have the common house lot, the common house and the House of Lords. So everything here is about debate. When will it be implemented? That's the question. At the moment, it has passed the Scottish National Parliament. When it was debated upon and voted and sailed through, trust me, I will drop it here. As usual, he has been through all this, the House of Commons and everything. These are the place that they use their national or upper chambers to do needful for their citizen. Not like some other countries that they use the legislative body to make video or put in Netflix in terms of acting movies. No, when it comes to this kind of country, the parliamentarian are parliamentarian. They are serious. People selected, voted them for them to go and represent them. They do the needful. If they misyan or do anything funny, it's not the people that voted them in who ask them to resign. They themselves, they will know that they fumble. All what they need to do is to resign, to allow somebody who is creative and have insight and concept to go there and represent them and speak on their behalf and bring things to their constituency. So, like I said, when the proposal has been passed, I will drop the link here. So I do encourage you to keep following me bomber to bomber, because it will happen any moment from now. All what I'm waiting for now is to drop the link. And this what I'm doing now is to enlighten you and make you be alert, be ready, and be vigilant. Because once you see the link, it's going to be first come, first serve. It's not something that before you realize, and trust these people in this rural visa, special visa for Scottish people. They're looking for migrants all over the world to come and occupy that massive land that is there. They need population, not just coming to occupy those cities or villages or rural area. Mind you, when I say rural or village in Scotland, it's not like the capital of your country. You cannot compare. Trust me. Here, even if you are driving in a deep forest, you drive with the correct speedometer. If they say 20 miles per hour, you drive like that. If they say 10 miles per hour, why 10 miles per hour? Because you see some sign of like animals, like, horses. Because those horses or animal can cross this other road to this other road so that you not kill any animals. That's why you see a specific road that you can fly as many miles per hour, but they restricted you. Why? Because they value those life from those animals in that forest. You can never kill anything like snake. They value the life of snake. Some of you that are watching me now, in your country, your people does not value their citizen life, but here they value life. You cannot kill anything like, I don't know what is less life. Like I'll say, okay, everything here has value, including, in fact, cat. Can you dare do that with? No. Cat is living with human being in their houses here. So not to talk of what. So you see, and in that forest that you are driving, and there is hidden cameras everywhere. You may never know, because you might think this is a deep forest. They said drive 30 miles per hour, and you apply 60 miles per hour. You're on your own. What you do is, or what you notice, you will not see any police waiting to ask you, why did you drive 60 miles instead of 30? 2-3 days later, you'll see later in your doorstep. You open it, you see your name, you see your car. They will even snap you the clothes you wore when you were driving in that forest. And you see the penalty charges that is also date and time in this particular location, in this deep forest. You're supposed to drive 30 miles per hour, but you were flying above the estimated speedometer. So because of that, they give you 48 hours to pay the fine fee. It will be written in your letter. Then they will give you stipulated days to comply. If you don't, what you see, you will not like it. Nobody, I said, police will not run after or chase you. No, you will not even see anything. But don't forget, I said it's in the middle of forest. So when once you see 20 miles per hour, that's what you do. 10 miles per hour, that's what you do. Then when once you see 40 miles per hour, you apply the same thing. But if you do otherwise, you're on your own. So what am I saying? I was trying to compare this rural area that they are looking for special visa for you guys to start coming here and work and live with your dependent. So you cannot compare, especially to some countries in Africa. Even in that deep forest in the night, if you go there, you see street light, very neat, shining everywhere in that forest. There's no people going around to remove those bulbs. Everything is intact. When once it's exactly from 6:30 p.m., every light is on. When once it's 5:30 a.m., every light is off. That's how these people are, organized. So when we're talking about, coming here with this special visa that is about to be given, it's going to be like that of Canada, when they'll say PR, you stay comfortably in your home country, apply. When you are selected, you've been immediately arriving in Canada, you are going there to work straight away without wasting much time, without going jonesing up and down. Everything is so they want to follow suit as usual as that Canada stuff in the Scottish. So, like I said, I want to find out, because I do not want to belong here. It's a quick one that I just want to drop for my people. It's been a while. Just said, are you ready, guys, to come to Scotland and work? Yeah, I'm asking, are you guys ready to come to Scotland and work? If it's yes, drop in the comment section. But mind you, let me quickly remind you once again. I believe your passport is still valid. That's what I want to find out. If you don't have one, you quickly go and apply and get one. Some of the country might take 1 or 2 months to grab it in case of emergency. Because from now henceforth, many opportunities will start popping out in any country that if I see any link, free. Because I know some of you like free thing. Yes, I will let you know so that you jagba on time. Yes, and I promise myself this year will not give you a country that will not value you if you travel down there. They'll give you legit family like country. If you go, you feel among, you feel at home without regretting. Yes. So I'm asking you guys again, are you ready to travel to Scotland this year, 2025? If yes, I will see. Without wasting much my time, like I said, I just came to give you this good news, quick one, before you realize I might be out of this live video. Like I always promise you guys, always follow me. You may never know when I will drop good thing. It's not always that somebody will say, okay, I'll give you money and you collect and go. I had a friend that when I was schooling in Cambridge, is a Chinese friend. He told me one of the adage or parables that they don't give them fish, but they teach people how to fish. So I don't know which one you want in life. Whether you want to beg fish till you die, or you want to know how to, have your own fish in your own punch, so that you can also share to others. Of course, me, I would prefer knowing how to get my own fish, not asking or begging for fish. So I just quickly come this, I don't know, it depends where you're watching me from. It might be morning, it might be afternoon, it might be night or evening or midnight. That is war. But that is the awesome, mighty handwork of the Most High God. You see, while I'm talking here, it might be afternoon. Where you are watching me from, it might be morning. Some people, it might be midnight. So it depends where you are watching me from. I want to find out. I'm in Europe, precisely United Kingdom. Now, in preparation for this new special Scottish visa that is about to be launched. Are you ready to grab one for your dream come true? You've been dreaming how to travel out in that country of your choice. Currently seeing yourself. Yeah, you've planned severally to travel, maybe in study route, in work route. Some of them, if you see opportunity, they will say they want to sell it. Me, I don't do such thing. Yeah. Just like God said, if salvation is free, even some pastors now they are selling it. You see some people selling water, selling oil, selling like how do you call it, handkerchief. It doesn't make sense. So once I see anything like this, which is free, it's my responsibility to guide you and let you know that such things existing for you to participate. Preferably, by the grace of God, you might be lucky to grab your visa between now and, like I said, very soon I will drop the link and how to go about it and apply for this Scottish special rural visa of a thing, which is about to be launched. If you are not informed, you'll be deformed. Yes, in my language, they say, though some people, they don't like good thing. If you do something like this good, they are not happy. That's some people. But I always do thing that is pleasant before God and man for life. So if I see any rumor or hear rumor and see things good coming this way, I cannot be selfish. Like I always told you, like now, if you are here watching me live or you are privileged to have data, you can also send this link to your friends and loved ones. Yes, or share Please don't be selfish. Comment and like it. There's love in sharing. And this a little information I got. That's why I brought it for you to prepare yourself. Because, like I said, by the special grace of God, anyone from now, I'll drop the link. Bam. Like I said earlier on, when once this approval is sailed through with the House of Commons in United Kingdom Parliament, if they are looking for, let's say, 10,000 migrants, and if you keep following me when I drop, even if you apply, you can also send the links to others that you know that are ready. Not somebody that say, oh, I don't have passport. Oh, let me go and do it. How much is it? No. Make sure your passport is intact with you and is valid at least 2 years. Because it go happen, 2025, you must travel out unless you are not ready. So what am I saying? You can share this live link to your friends and followers. Share it. Don't be selfish, please. This 2025 was supposed to be augmented in the previous, character in previous years. Emancipate yourself from such, situation. Let us be upgrade. Upgrading is allowed. Just like last year, you were 25 years. This year you're supposed to be 26. You cannot remain 25 years till you die or old age. So you need to be growing older every day. As the more we are growing older every day, that's when we are also advancing in our knowledge and concept and insight. And sometimes every new year they say New Year resolutions. Then if you were so selfish and stingy in the previous year, this year you said no, I cannot be selfish and stingy anymore. Come 2025, you need to change. Let's share. If you see any information that, even if it's not your profession or your field, but you know one that is this, what I'm saying now is concerning your friend or your neighbor, you can as well share this story to him or her by sending this link or liking or commenting. Let him or her also participate and follow me. You cannot send me friend requests anymore to accept you because I've passed that limit. So what you need to do is just to follow me. Click that button, follow me, like and comment so that you encourage me to bring more updates in diaspora, wherever, to you, to reach you in that your location, please. Yeah, that's the essence. So now I said again, are you guys ready to Jagba 2025 to Scotland? Because it's a good news. That's why I'm drinking wine. Good news. I was chilling in my house. I saw this. I said, no, I cannot hide from my people. I'm preparing you now, just to chill wine now. I would have loved just see this thing and ignore. After all, you're not paying me for the data that I'm using, for everything on the phone, everything. I don't need any money from you, but all what I need, just a little comment, like, and share. That's all what I need from you to encourage me to bring more opportunities in abroad, diaspora, so to speak, to you guys. Yes, please share, like, and comment so that if I can see. That's the only thing I want from you guys, please. Like I said, anything I bring to you here or around means, please don't do anything with whosoever called agent, because some of them are not trustworthy. Not all, some. You might say, okay, I'll do this to you. This is what I want to collect. You give the money, you don't have that such amount, and you begin to sell things and give to such person, and before you realize, you have the money you have not seen, what you were expecting, you have not seen. You will not be happy. All what I need from you is just use your Android or tablet with good network. Follow due process. Read and go to that particular website. Read what is written there, what they want. There are some do's and don'ts. Follow the instruction, especially African people, they don't read. They always want assistance, whereas this thing you can do it by yourself. And you are trying to jump out to come to UK, especially where I'm sitting now. Here, nobody sending you if you want to come to abroad, especially abroad is abroad, apart from Africa or whatever. In Europe. Now, when I came newly, let me tell you something. The first time I arrived in Cambridge, the hotel I booked, it was called Travel Lodge. The expected arrival date was elapsed or it passed. I was supposed to arrive a week before that day, but due to unforeseen circumstances that was beyond my control in Abuja, Nigeria, they delayed me from getting my visa. My visa, yes, my visa arrived on time, but I don't know why. Whether they wanted to eat that my visa, they hide it. My school was calling me that I'm supposed to come on time and resume lectures. I keep replying them through my email that I have not received my visa yet. They said no, the visa has been sent 2 weeks before that day. I said how? I've not seen any. Now I quickly went to United Kingdom embassy. Is it in area 10? Getting there, I saw a crowd. Like, I don't know the type of market that we see that kind of crowd in the world market. Before I was thinking, how can I have access to the office? I waited until I forced myself in. Trust me. When I got there, I told them, my school, these guys have been stopping me. In fact, they gave me the date to arrive. If I don't arrive that particular date, I should forget about that 1 year master's program. That they have gone far. That they were waiting for me. So I keep going to area 10 from Lugbe Airport Road to area 10 where the UK embassy is located every day. So finally, when I got there, I went there. I insisted that I would never leave that their office until they give me my visa. Maybe they are trying to do something funny. It's not funny. So they said, in fact, there's these white people, those guys, they saw how I was sweating. For you to have access to that house, you know what I went through. Because when I got there, I said, I'm not leaving. Even if they will lock me in that, I will sleep in their office. The following day, I will continue. So when they saw my face, they say, this guy is serious. That's how they start bringing a lot of boxes containing people's visas. They say, help us check. If you see your name, you bring out. They brought one box. We checked nothing. They brought another box. We open it. Behold, when I check, I saw my name. I say, they said this thing has been here for the past 1 week. See, people are not serious even in their workplace in that part of the world. You know, they would have made me to miss a lot in life. And since my school gave me ultimatum that if I don't arrive that week, Friday, I should forget about that program that year and forfeit my school fees. I just left that place. In fact, I did not prepare I did not book any flights. That's how I went and bought. I go to Wuse 24 and I bought pounds, convert naira to pounds, and anyhow, I paid heavily. Charter car. I went to that tower. I don't know the name. I bought Emirates flight. It was very expensive because it was 9 minutes. Why did I do that? Because it was giving me, school gave me ultimatum. If I don't come that week, I should not come. So what will you do? Now, mind you, I did not, like I said, why I'm telling you this story, the hotel I booked 2 weeks ago, since I could not arrive UK on time, that one has gone. So this one I'm preparing to travel now. As I'm traveling to UK, I don't know where I'll put my head in the first day that I arrive. In fact, On my arrival, when I arrived Stansted Airport, me and my beloved wife, when my 1-year-old baby, hey, you know, and it's good, it's best to serve Jesus, and it's good to be good and have God beside you. With the one with God is majority. I say, anyhow, let's go. And my wife did not prepare. I say, we are leaving. Oh, you know, my house in Abuja, I left my house in Abuja without locking my house. I left it open because the United States of America ate something. That guy volunteered to drop me and he charged me heavily. Was waiting. He said, and I knew if I miss this guy, I will not travel to UK that evening. And they warned me with the Emirates flight that I bought. They say, if you miss this flight, forget about forget about 1.5 million ticket. One person times how many people? My wife included, another one. So you can imagine if you miss 1.5 times 2 plus the baby. So I told my wife, anything need, leave it. I left my house without, in fact, she did not know that we would travel in the next 2 days. That's how she saw car. We packed everything. I took all my travel document and my credential. We entered the car. That's how we got to Abuja Airport. And behold, we were the last people for Emirates flight to shut down the gate. And once they have locked that gate, we will not have access to that flight that night. That's how we enter. I did not eat since morning I left out to get my visa. You can imagine. I knew I would eat in the flight. That's how we arrived Cambridge. Once we arrived Cambridge, this is me. This is my wife and my baby. I look at the sky. It's still there, white. And it was very cold that time. And because we bought, I went to Wuse Market. We bought winter jacket. That's how. So by faith, from Stansted Airport to Cambridge, Central Cambridge train station. Well, I was asking, I also follow. It's good to read books and know things. Oh, we read some directions and signposts. So when we drop at Cambridge, me and my wife. So I now ask my wife, what next? This is the place I've never been. My papa, my mama, no day here. I don't have any cousin. Here, UK, we arrived. What next? My wife looked at me and the baby was hungry. So as we were somehow, frustrated, not noticing that there's one British police that was looking at us, psychologically. These are the trained people, correct police officers. They walked to me. They said, you guys look tired. I said, yes. Can we help you? Police officers, can we help you? I said, no, not at all. My wife said, no, we need help. Why? I didn't know that God used my wife to tell that police officer that we need help. Me, I wanted to form a man. So the police quickly, here in this country, let me see that opportunity to tell you the hierarchy, how they value things. Number one is women. They value women in this country. They are priority of women. This is women's country. After that, women, at least I'll write something on that very soon. After women is a girl, child, and children. After that, children and girl child is a dog and cats, like that. Flower before man. Man is the least at the bottom. Man. So every man, if you want to jack back to this part of the world with your wife from Africa or wherever, you used to do something funny with your wife. If you come here, be careful, or else they will send you packing. I'm telling you, this place. I say, man, they bottom. Women, number one. So the police officer quickly responded to my wife. So my wife told the policeman that we're supposed to arrive 2 weeks ago, but due to unforeseen circumstances that beyond our control in Africa. We came late. I am a scholar here, but our hotel room has been forfeited. So the guy said, the police officer asked us, which hotel you guys booked initially? You mentioned Travel Lodge, New Market Road in Cambridge. The guy quickly rang the manager, and the manager wanted to form. The police officer said, this is Officer DSP, so, and so. He said, Luke Webb. I can still remember his name, Luke Webb. When they mentioned that name and the rank of the manager quickly responded to the officer and said, okay, we are sorry. Because this officer called this manager of a hotel by himself. The manager quickly responded and he said, there's this young family coming to study here with a baby, a year-old baby. They don't have where to put their head now. And this is about 7 p.m. in the evening. That was God that sent angel in form of police for us. If we miss that police officer at that moment, this place is not like that. It's organized. If you stay in a particular place so long, they will arrest you. So which means they would have arrested me and my wife in the next available flight back to Nigeria because I did not prepare, I did not book hotel. That's how it would have happened. But God came in this form, in the form of police officer. So they quickly restored our room because we booked a family room with sitting room as well, because that's where I will stay for like a week to find house to go and live. So they gave us 2 baby bed and adult bed and a sitting room, but it was so expensive. But that's how we got to that hotel. We put our bags, our Ghana must go, and Iyebu Gari and all the stuff. That's how we started. But to God be the glory. The difference is clear now. That's how many years ago. So what am I saying? Everything is being arranged and properly kept. You don't do anyhow here. Very rare. You don't do anyhow. Even mere walking, cameras are everywhere. You're supposed to walk in the pedestrian. If you miss that pedestrian to anywhere that is not assigned for you to walk, when you are armed yourself, you're on your own. So that's how this place is arranged. Why am I bringing this story? So that's why I'm asking, are you guys ready to come to Scotland and work? If yes, I'll soon drop the link and I'm asking you again, what about your passport? Is your passport still valid, or have you changed your mind? You don't want to jack by again? Are you tired of trying by error? No, this time around it's going to be genuine. It's not study route this time around. It's going to be work route. Like once I drop this link, or what you need to apply with details correctly arranged due to their demands. You put what they want and what they don't want, submit. Then there is their responsibility to select what they want. Yes. And once they selected, like I said, if they are looking for 10,000 migrants from all over the world, apart from United Kingdom, yes, you are good to go. This one, they will not say, I have father, I have mother, or my uncle is in National Assembly, or my brother is a governor. No, this is based on, let's say, how they select, I wouldn't know, but I'm giving you hints. Or what I would advise you to do now is grab your passport and clean it. If it's dusted, just clean it and keep it in a safe place. But check if it's still valid. Some passport can be given like 5 years or 10 years. It depends. Some of you have gotten passport for how many years? You haven't gone to Benin. If you are in Nigeria, Benin is just close to Lagos. Or if you are part of the South geopolitical zone, you have not gone to Yaoundé or Cameroon. Which one? That one you can follow river or sea. So some of you, your passport is still virgin. Nothing has been done except if they want to If you want to open an account, all what they need is say your valid passport. That's how they check. For you to travel out, nothing. So get set. You are going to try. I promise you this year you must travel unless you are not ready. Yes, if you prepare and be ready and wait for opportunity, when it comes, they say opportunity knocked but once. That's how you grab it. Like me, like I told you, when my visa was delayed, UKVI forwarded my visa for the past 2 weeks, and they knew my visa was supposed to get to me, but here I am for 2 weeks. They will be calling me. Have you seen your visa? I said no. They said we have forwarded your visa to you. I said in fact I was annoyed with them. I said I've not seen. Then they now say, I now asked them, where is my BRP? That's when I asked them. They said my BRP and my wife BRP and my children were with them in Cambridge. So once they said because that is the important thing. In fact, but you cannot enter aeroplane, international flight without showing your passport. I would have left that passport, Nigerian passport visa with them because my BRP, the Coco, the main one was in Cambridge waiting for me. They said once you arrive Cambridge, come to Suso place with the identification stuff, collect your wife BRP, your children, and yourself. So now my BRP was ready for the past 2 weeks. Where is my visa? That's how I went back to UKVI in area 10. I don't know whether it's still there in Abuja. I told those guys, I've been coming here like I'm going to lecture while I was doing my first degree. For this today, I'm not leaving. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna sleep here. I'm gonna eat with you guys. I'm gonna wake up with you. I'm gonna work with you unless you provide my visa. So when they saw my eyes was red, they said no. Let's look for boxes in case his visa is in one of those boxes. Behold, they brought the first box. They asked me to follow them and check. I checked carefully. That one gone. The second box, behold, I did not even bring up to 3 passport. The third one was my visa. So, I said this once I grab my own. So which means my children own, my wife own is still there. And that's how I grabbed 4 of us. That same day, because the school in Cambridge, they have been forwarded messages through my email. And this time around, they called me. They said, we are giving you between now and Friday. If you are not arriving this week Friday, don't come again. Of course, when you are given visa, there's a stipulated time given to you to travel out. Once you don't enter that country in that specific time, don't go. You can see what I went through. So what am I saying? It's good to know things by yourself. At least, anyhow, I know English is not our mother tongue, but try. Just read books. Read in every nonsense. There is a sense. You see something to put in yourself. So once I grabbed that stuff, I was like, "What's the need?" I on my way to the house, I told my wife, "Pack children's clothes. My document, I kept it aside because I've already prepared." So I told my wife, "Carry any 1 or 2 clothes that you will wear. We are leaving today." And as I'm talking to you, this is about 2 p.m. And my flight will take off around 8 p.m. Here, my wife did not prepare. And like I told you, since morning, I've not eaten. I was with UKVI office in area 10, trying to muscle for them to give me my visa. Now I grab it. I went to my bank. Abuja is not like they are well arranged. Where you see bank layout is not where people are living. So I went to Zirwuse just to get how much I queue. Once I grabbed the sum, I went to Zone 4 to buy pounds. I told the Hausa man, give me any amount, let me go. When the man said, "You know, waste time," he gave me. I said, bye-bye. He knew I'm traveling. I quickly saw that international organization, USID Jeep. And the guy was heading to airport. I pleaded with him. He said he want to go and wait for Oga that is coming back from US. I said, can you help us, drop us? He said, okay. He charged me a lot, quick money. I wouldn't mind. I said, let's go. On getting to my house, my wife did not even do anything. That's how my wife packed everything. This is a story and testimony for me. And that's how that guy dropped us. So immediately he dropped us. We kukuma carry our bags to the line just to do one or two things, sign our passport and stamp and check. I was the last person to enter Emirates flight to United Kingdom. Immediately we passed, they shut the door. So how God was faithful to me. Coming to United Kingdom, there was no place to put my head. This is how I started my life. When I came, I quickly went to school to register that I'm here according to the instructions. Because I left Wednesday night, I arrived here Thursday. Yeah, it was a night. Yeah. No, yeah, it's like in the evening. We arrived in the morning Thursday. Quickly went to school and register, do the coursework online, register, collect my ID card, run out elter skelter. My wife did not know anybody. Here, there's no fufu, there's no fang, there's no mala, there's no wedu. You don't even know what they eat. And my wife with the baby, 1-year-old baby, was breastfeeding. I was, how I run elter skelter. What will they eat? Me, as a man, I'm okay. So they say there's fish and chips. When you come here, you see their food, unless you come with your Ijebu gari and everything. Yeah, fun. Fish and chips. I told my wife, manage. Then we are good to go. Yeah. So that's how we started. 1 week's time, I bought bicycle. Bicycle. When I used to live with my grandma, that's when I used to drive bicycle and go to stream to fetch water. Yeah, how are you? Go. Hey, go. Mommy, drink. Go. I'm doing something. Go. Follow mommy. Thank you. Close my door. Thank you. So I know the transportation wasn't friendly over there in Cambridge. They drive bicycle a lot. Even my professor, my supervisor, a professor, was me. I used to park my bicycle aside with his own bicycle. Like he doesn't say he's a professor. Close my door. Adonai. Close my door. So once we finish lecture, he will lecture me. Lecture me. And when I want to come and pick my bicycle, you see my professor coming and pick his own bicycle. That's how Cambridge. So they told me transportation here, from here to that place is so pound. How much did I bring? I said, no, I will not be able. That's how I bought my bicycle. And even in our orientation, they told us, if you park your bicycle, lock it. The theft is too numerous. There's still bicycle over there. So I started with bicycle. Some of you, like I said, when I tell you I have skill, you thought I'm making noise. Some of you don't know how to drive or cycle bicycle. I believe so. If you know how to cycle bicycle, those are the skills. You see, if you want to go from it depends where you're watching me from. From your town, you see people cycling, small, young, and old. They cycle, and here everything is carefully done. Their road, there's a cycle route. There's a route for car. There's a route for bus. Bus cannot enter where car is. Car cannot enter where cycle is. And there's pedestrian. So everything's organized, orderly. Now, if you dare enter cycle route, you pay fine, because that's meant for cycle. And where there's a bicycle cannot enter where you are walking, like locomotion. That place is meant for people to walk with their dogs or children. So bicycle cannot enter that route. So in a particular route, you see route for pedestrian, route for bicycle, route for car, route for bus. Then underground, there's train. Up there, there's tram. How many transportation in one road? That's a country. So it's your choice if you have money to be paying for buses or if you drive car. It's not some of your countries. Some people own 4 or 5 cars. Here, if you have 2 cars, you know what? You are a big and rich man. Why? Because you pay road tax. The road that your people are driving free in Nigeria, you pay every month to drive. You pay strong insurance for that car. You insure that car. Then you'll be paying, how do you call it? You do MOT, and I'm not talking about services like oil, petrol, or diesel. It depends. So to own one car, you know what you pass through here. And mind you, if you drive in a particular road, there's a kilometer, there's a limit you drive. If there's a road that said 20 miles per hour, if you drive 30, the following week you see later in your house, so time and so there, you drive more than kilometer. This is a fine. And that fine, if you convert to maybe naira, it might be amounting to like, let's say like 200,000 for fine. Driving more than estimated or kilometer, you pay fine. So when once they find you, as the police will not pursue you. I say you will not see police. Everything is, you are being monitored anyway. Even inside the bush, you thought it's a bush. There's a camera watching you. So what you see in your email or your letter that you so time you drive more than the speed limit, this is fine. And they'll give you 7 days to pay that money. If it's above that 7 days, they will augment that money. If it was 200,000 naira, you pay 300. The more you waste time, the more the money increases. Then it will get to a time, if you don't pay, they will summon you to the court of law. What the judges decide, that's what you face. They might say you go to prison in 3 months only. Or they might say go and do community work. That's punishment. That community work, you go around the street, pick empty bin, pick things that, like small papers from, they can say from, let's say from Abuja, let's say from Eagle Square to Gwagwalala. You walk down and pick things from the road. That's the punishment. Then when you finish, they make sure you finish before they allow you. You cannot go scot-free. That's why you see crime rate is almost zero. Because anything you are doing, you don't know that camera is watching you. Like your shadow is following you. So that's why you see when people commit a little bit crime, forget about it. They will catch you. You will never know when they will bap you. You can go to a pub and sit down and drink like this. Before you know it, they will bap you. You'll be surprised when they show you this is. They will just bring out car like this. That's police. What do? You keep quiet. You follow them to where they will take you to. What you see, you will not believe. So, if you are ready, what about your passport? Is it valid? Yes. This year, I promise you, early this year, whether devil like it or yes. Some of you, my followers, you travel abroad this year, unless you don't want. You must come to see this abroad. Now you can see the weather is friendly. This sun, if you see sun shining like this, you might think it's sun. When you go out there, you believe that freezer in your country is not cool. Freezer. But there's sun. But go there, you see, freezer. So it's good to travel out. It's part of education. Yes, I encourage people, if your country that you are watching me from is not doing well or is not doing fine with the youth and citizen, all what you need to do is to jagba to see where you see light. When once you come here, you see your mentality will change. The way you reason will change. The way you do things will change. Yes. You see how things done orderly. Even if you go to a train station and you see people standing in a straight line, queue, you cannot bypass anybody. Even if you are PM, what they call PM, like like prime minister. Some of in your country they have what they call senators, common councillor in your local government, in your not village. If they come to a bank, you were there since morning. They say it's councillor. Before you know it, you are bypassed. They say let's answer this councillor first, please. No, here is not done. Even if you are prime minister, that prime minister will stay behind you. With, in fact, you will not even see security following him or her until you have finished your part before they attend to that prime minister. Even if he or she bypass you to go, that person that was in charge will tell you, sorry, go back. You just came. And there's nothing you will do about it. That is called orderliness. Even in the presence of the Most High God, even in heaven, everything is done orderly. So when once you hear heaven, they've been preached to you guys in Africa anyway. Here is semi-heaven. Oh. Yes. In fact, when I used to see flyers, papers, they'll drop trees. You see white people with dogs and cat, apple. They say Adam and Eve in the garden. When I came to United Kingdom, I saw those gardens. In fact, they snapped the picture here to show you guys in Africa. This is Adam and Eve in the garden. If sometime one day I will do live in the garden, you see how it's like Garden of Eden. Fruit, everything is there. You eat whatever fruit you like, free. There are some fruit you will not be able to buy especially in Nigeria, which is very expensive. It's for senators, but here you just go there and plug it and eat free. Some of the fruit that I used to read in the book over there, I see it here, very expensive and nutritious. So I advise you and encourage you to travel out. Yes, even if you don't want to go, let your children experience it. It's good. Even if you don't want your children, let your husband or your wife come and tell you how it is. Genuinely. Please. So I don't know whether there's any question. Like I said, just quick one. I wanted to give you this idea that you should get set. It don't happen for good. Come this year. When they launch, they finish this from the House of Commons and they launch it. I will drop the link here for you guys. First come, first serve. Don't walk away from me. Don't run away from me, please. Always come within. Like me, I'm busy. I might not have time to say, let me tap and advise you guys. This is the lingo. I'll just drop. Apply for Scottish Special Rural Visa with sponsorship. Come with your dependent. It is your responsibility to take that link and open it and apply immediately. Like I said, if they are looking for 10,000 people, and once they have that 10,000 people, they will shut down that site. You apply, they say this site is not available. They have gotten the number they were looking for. Or what they will do, they will sit down and process those ones they have, those who apply earlier on, start giving them, congratulatory message. You've been selected and given this visa to come to Scotland. This is you followed what the instruction they will give you. I might not be in your email to know. Or what is to read and read. So for you, at least since you are my friend and my followers, you can drop the question. This is what I saw. This is what they asked me to do. If I have time, I will tell you, okay, do this, do that. If I don't have time, you can as well find another way. So my responsibility is to give you correct, genuine link or thing to apply. Don't allow anybody to deceive you and say, give me money. I will give you that. No. Anything I give you here is genuine and authentic. And if you do it on time, you stand a better chance to do it. You not see me bringing things here and say, pay. No. And don't allow anybody to come and deceive you to pay. Please. Be warned and be careful of 4199 online scammers. Please. But the only thing I want from you is for you to always comment what I post or bring live like this. Then share the link to enable others to be aware what is going on the planet Earth. Like I said, information is power. That's all what I need from you. Like, comment, and share. It's not that too difficult. If you have mind to attain my life, then I solicit my time, which is per hour here from April first week. The minimum wage is going to be increased from, let's assume, from 11 pounds to like 12 pounds. You can see. So now if I use 1 hour to do life, I'm supposed to be paid 12 pounds for that 1 hour. Now me, I don't need money from you. At least you see I've wasted my 1 hour time just for you. So why can't you also do me a favor by liking and sharing and commenting? Is it too difficult for you to do? So me, I find time to do this now. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. I got children. My wife is there. There are some stuff I would have loved to help her do in abroad. Here, we don't have house girl. We don't have house men. It's not a free guy. I say, go and look for your brother and sister to come and help you iron cloth or help you wash plate. You and your own. I say here, women are number one. Girls, children, number two. Number three is pets, dog, cat, rat. Number four, flowers. Then number five is man. So I'm not going to make noise that I don't help my wife. I help my wife cook. Because my mom taught me how to do domestic work while I was 5 years old. So if here, I will not say I wash plate. No. We have dishwasher. All our plates and pot, we put in the machine. I don't wash clothes because we have machine that wash our clothes and my children's clothes. There are some stuff like that I don't do. But it's not machine or robot that will cook for my wife or myself. Yes, there are some places that robot help people to cook. Those are the public place like hotel, schools, like places, they hire robot to cook. That's generally. But this is our domestic house, which robot cannot cook. Eddie can come. Robot cannot cook afam. It is my wife or myself that will cook. Yes. So what am I saying? I would have loved to help my wife do one or two things, domestic work, but I took permission from her. Let me do this life for my people, and she gave me go ahead, and I'm here. Then you don't have time to just like or comment or share this link. No, you don't be selfish now. At least if you see how many weeks now I've not done live due to my time schedule. Here we work with time. We do things on time. Even if you want to travel from let's say from Cambridge to London, it's about 1 hour by train. So if you try to, what is the time now? This is 1:30 here p.m. So if your train departure time from Cambridge to London is 2 p.m. and you arrive train station, let's say 2:58. Forget about you miss that train. Your departure time from Cambridge to London by train is 2 p.m. and you arrive that train station 1:58. Forget about you miss that train. You know what? When once it's 1:55 or 56 at most, the train shut its door. In fact, as you'll be running, you see train moving. As you are running, the train is moving. Now, peradventure, if you were paying like 500,000 naira to go to London by train, to and fro, forget about that, money has gone. They will not refund. You know why I say they will not refund? Because it is your fault. They say on time. So on time, you're supposed to be at the train station by 1:30, waiting to see that train coming. You see this Northern General or whatever, East Anglia train is from Cambridge, Woolwich, and so on and so forth to London, and you are on your own. You just walk like pregnant woman coming, or maybe traffic on the way. That 500,000 has gone, no refund. Or if you wanted to change that particular time, you would have given them like, let's say, 2 hours that you will not meet up with this train that is leaving Cambridge to London by 2 p.m. that you prefer the one 4 p.m. Head, you change it online. That is, they will change it for you. But if you do not change, you want to catch the train from Cambridge to London by 2 p.m. and you arrive train station by 1:58, you forget about it. If you're going there for appointment or work, and for you to grab another train that is going to London, it's going to be another, let's say, 1 hour's time, which means you've missed 1 hour walk, which is like £12. You missed your transportation. You missed the money that they were supposed to pay you. Here they pay per hour. Then it is your own discretion if you want them to pay you weekly or monthly. It's your choice. Here they don't do salary every month. They pay you some they pay every day. Some they demand their money every week. Some monthly. It's your choice. So if you miss 1 hour shift or work of that minimum wage and you miss your train, in fact, you can cry. You sit down, you see a grown-up man crying like baby because you miss. So everything's on time here. So we value time here, time and chance here. Like Ecclesiastes said, time and chance happened to them all. So if you want to depart from anywhere, you must be in the train station or airport. At least airport is 2 hours before departure. Train 30 minutes before departure. Bus, you can stand. Bus come here every some 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes. You can join any bus. Tram every 20 minutes. Tram. Then you can drive your car. It depends. Choice is yours. So what am I saying this in essence is, if I have time to give you these updates, my couple with my data, my time, and the information, you don't have time to share or like and comment, which means I don't know how to describe you. Yeah, but it's fine. So like I said, get set. This year you must travel out. I pray to God that this year must be that your dream year you travel out. When once this visa scheme is ready, you travel with your family, dependent. There's no taboo for this particular route that I'm bringing here to you now on live. You know, it's called Scottish Rural Visa Scheme. Like I mentioned, out of 4 in one country is made up United Kingdom. Number 1, England. Number 2, Scotland. Number 3, Wales. Number 4, Northern Ireland. So now they want to make people to go to Scotland because that land mass is very wide and big, but people are few. So they want you to go there and occupy that land, not just going there to occupy that land. They are prepared for you to come and work there. Before you come, if you have been selected, they'll give you accommodation so that you will not have any challenge or complaint on arrival. And you are not just coming alone. You can come with your wife or your husband. If you have 1 or 2 children, you come along. No taboo. Visa are given unless you are not qualified. Before you stand to be qualified, make sure you grab your passport available to have skills. For women, if you know how to plait hair, that if I said Baba's here, if Baba here can come and challenge your governor, apart from stealing public fund, I said add in money. Baba's here, they are driving Tesla cars. That Baba that you are looking down on in your country, if he comes here, if you have this opportunity and come here, I said pay some. If you see some guys here that keep hair, you thought it's style or afro. It's not. Your cut hair is not in my mind. If they tell you, since I came to England, I only went to salon once. So when they bill me, I told my wife, no, I've gotten 2 clipper now. So something about myself or my wife help me. I'm giving you the secret now. If I did not know how to barb, if my wife knows how to barb me, at least me, I don't need style. Just give me mbolo, I'm good to go. But for those who doesn't have wife or who doesn't know how to barb, you see their hair like this, you thought it's style. No, they don't have money to barb. They have money, but you must pay your bills, house rent, council tax, road tax, gas bill, electric bill, water bill, food. Not to talk of buying clothes and wear. Then thinking of others. So how much will left for you to go and barb hair? That's how they leave those hair like that. You thought it's Afro? No. I'm giving you expo. I'm giving you expo. Yeah. Go there. You ask how much they pay for barbing. You start looking for a way to go and learn how to barb. Get skill. For my wife, those women that plait my wife hair, at least attachment. You know how much? If I mention here, it's like I'm making noise. Do your research. Google it or ask. For those girls that plait women's hair, they don't need government work if they come to Nigeria or Ghana or Cameroon. They don't need it. Pay woman's hair. At least it took them 1 or 2 hours to finish plaiting. They will give you bill. Convert that bill. If you plait 3, 4 women hair, here you buy a portable land in your village. About 3 women's hair. You use that money to buy portable land in your village. I'm not kidding. Am I talking about carpenter? Is it plumber? Or even if you know how to drive. Another thing is, please know how to drive. Oh, please. Have idea how to drive in your home country now as you're watching me. Drive. Start to drive. I know it's not the same, but when you come here, if you have pre-knowledge and experience, know how to drive, when you come here, it's going to be walk away for you. Please know how to drive. Because now here, if you don't know how to drive, you some jobs here, before they give you appointment, apart from this special scheme of visa sponsorship, even if you are looking for a cleaning job as a cleaner, first and foremost, they'll ask you, do you have full UK driving license? That's number 1 criteria. Google it or find out. If your answer is yes, before they ask you, okay, they'll tell you what next. But if you say no, even if you have degree from Cambridge to Oxford, forget about it. That work is not meant for you. Because criteria, even if you Google it online to apply for job, the first thing they are looking for is driving license, full UK driving license. So when once you grab that one, you are smiling because you grab that job. Yes, as let's say common job like in your place is cleaning now, cleaner. Those who sweep up fish and dust the table. That's what I mean. But here, number 1 thing, qualification is driving license. So start now to see how you can register with local driving school in your place. Even if it will take you 1 or 2 months to know how to turn the steering, do so. Just do something for yourself. Please, don't just sit down. Don't be moribund. Don't be idle. It's never a day in Nigeria, for those who know my little beginning, that I will just sit down without doing anything. There's nothing, unless I don't want to do that thing for good. I will learn. I will go for it. I will pay for it. I just want to know. And those things that I used to, subscribe and do for myself in terms of skill, it's those things that help me now in Obodo Jibo. Yes. Is it you have fault electric power in your house, both. Here, for you to see electrician, you apply online, and they will bill you per hour, £125. If you have any fault in your house, any electric appliance to fix, like bulb or socket that is blowing, if you are looking for an electrician, which in Africa or Nigeria precisely, you know electrician, you call it, he will come and you give him 5,000 naira. But here, if it's emergency or urgent, you go online and there's a place here you need help. When you subscribe, they say, what do you want? You say you need an electrician, and the system will ask you, what part of electrical person are you looking for? You state there. They say, what is your estimation? You put. If it's not up to what they can link somebody to you, they will not answer you. So if you go to their site and ask, how much are they charging per hour? You see, £125. Now, do your calculation right there. You are watching me now. How much is £125 in your local currency? Let me go to Nigeria. Convert £120 to naira. How much is that? That's what somebody is coming to call it, under 1 hour. That's under 1 hour. So if you keep him or her for 2 hours, £125 times 2, that's what you pay by law. So now, when I say learn how to do skills, know how to fix even this wooden door, that's carpentry work. You don't know how to fix the handle. You keep relying on someone. When you come here and you have faulty in your house, something you would have done by yourself, you look for carpenter. It will take you like 3 days before he or she comes, because men and women do anything here. If you see how women do carpentry work, plumbing, even women are drive 911 lorry here more than men. You'll be surprised. There's nothing, women drive bus. So when you sit down and limit yourself, you're on your own. Please emancipate yourself. Find skills, 1 or 2, and do it. Prepare to come here. When you come, you thank me for this advice. People might never know until when you arrive here. Those are the things here we do. Now, like I said, I don't have house girl, I don't have house help. Me and my wife, we take care of our children. Paraventure, if we want to maybe look for nanny per hour to come and take care of your child while you are away in your workplace. If you are working like, let's say, 8 hours, that's the lowest hours they can give you to work. If you are working 8 hours, now let's do a little calculation, please. Per hour is like 12 pounds per hour times 8. That's what you'll be given when you finish that 8-hour work. So now you've brought nanny to come and take care of children while you are away. Then out of 12 pounds, you pay nanny 10 pounds per hour for taking care of children. 10 hours. 10 pounds. But they are paying you 12. But you brought nanny to come and take care of children while you are working. So when they pay you 12 pounds in your workplace, when you come back home, you pay the nanny for 8 hours. 10 pounds times 8, that's 80 pounds. So that's what you take home is 2 pounds times 8, you see? So when you come here, you do the needful. Let me stop there because it's so long. So please go and prepare, get ready by getting some skills done. Most especially, please go and learn how to drive. If you are strongly willing to jagba, yes, so that when you come here, if you have a opportunity to buy a car, you start enrolling in drive, because you must come and do another driving test here. If you have not done it in that way you are watching me from, if you come here, it will be difficult a little. Now, before you know how to drive here, you might spend like You might spend like 15 million naira equivalent naira. That I'll use naira. I'm not kidding. Don't misquote me. I'm not lying. I said, if you don't know how to drive already in Africa, if you come here in the name of Jagba to come and work here, you will never run away from car. Even that place they give you work to work, they must ask you to go and drive. So you must go and get your driving license. To subscribe to drive here in United Kingdom, you must register online, given professional license first. It is this professional license that you go and be paying your driver instructor, which per hour for any man to come and show you how to drive as a beginner. Some collect 35 pounds per hour. Some collect 40. It depends. It's market. You know how you want to sell your market. So let's assume you want to drive 2 hours every day. 35 pounds times 2 for every day. Let's say times 4 days. Then for you to know how to drive strongly and be given license, calculate how much will you pay. So if you finish all those things and convert it to naira, it will be like 15 million naira. I'm not kidding. It's what I have done. I went through. I told you when I came here, I bought bicycle. Bicycle, that one you don't need license. Because if you know how to cycle in Nigeria, when you come here, the same bicycle now, there's brake, there's throttle, there's bell, there's brake. Some you see different bicycle you have never seen in your life. Family bicycle, the wife and husband will cycle. Then the children, the same bicycle is long. Different bicycle, it depends what you want. To avoid wala with officers and laws and police, go for bicycle. But if you cannot, you buy car. That's when you know you've arrived. So if you want to drive, you must enroll. Before the D-Day, you book for exams. That exam is the instructor, examiner will come and enter your car. He said, drive 40 minutes to so place. He's observing you, how to maneuver, alert, your alertness, awareness, how to identify traffic on the way, and how to identify speedometer per road to avoid all those animals and zebra crossing. When you finish, they say you are passed. That's when they give you driving license. But some people have registered for 5 exams and they fail. Per exams to register online and drive is 60 pounds per exams times 6. Then the car that you use for that exam, you pay 150 pounds for that 40 minutes. So if you fail, plus 60 pounds plus previous 70 pounds every day, that's up to 15 million naira. So you can see. So learn how to drive in your home country. If you've known how to drive already, you are good to go. You stand a better chance. Because when you come here, you buy a car, you carry your children to school, bring back to the house, go to work, go to market with your car and do the needful, than to wait for bus or train or tram. So like I said, some of them, if you go late, the train will leave you behind. So I want to thank you once again for attending my live. I appreciate seeing you once again. So keep following me, keep liking and sending my links to people that matters. Not too long, I will drop the link for you to apply. No money involved. When you apply with these skills that I mentioned for you to go ahead and do it, they select you. You'll be given your visa live and direct from your home country. Some of you, they might give you flight ticket along. I'm just saying they might. I'm not assuring you. Yes. But like I said, accommodation is sure banker. Yes, because you cannot come here and start jonesing for looking for house. If you are coming here alone to study or on your own to come and look for house here, you need to fast. You need to do fasting. Ask me why. Before I left that hotel, when we arrived, me and my wife in that Cambridge hotel that I said we spent 1 week, to pay hotel in 1 week or to spend money on hotel a week in UK. No be my. I spent roughly £3,000 for 7 days in a hotel. Now, it is that hotel that I sat down and applied for 2-bed house. Because here, the more you have children, the more you look for many rooms. So for some of you who have 6 children, battalion, when you come here, you need to work extra hard to meet up. Because if you are coming here now, you say, okay, for instance, you have 4 children, then you call a particular house that is open for rent. You tell them, first and foremost, they ask you, how many children do you have? When you say 4, and that house is 2-bed house, they will say, sorry, this house is not for you. You know why? Because every child must have his or her room. It's not Africa that husband and wife with 4 children will stay in one room. For where? This is, if they catch you, you love Africa. So I did not know. I called them, and I've seen this your 2-bedroom flat. I'm interested. I'm an international scholar, study in Cambridge. They say fine. First, they asked me how many children do you have. I said 2. They say how old is the 2? Because like I told you, my baby was 1 year old. That's why they could give me that 2-bed flat, not house. Oh, flat. Here we have terrace, we have flat, we have house, we have there's this other one. So it depends how your pockets reach before they give you house. Now, since I came here as a scholar and a student, they could not check what they call credit worthy. Credit. Here, if you want to rent a house, they will check your credit card. As in, if you were able to pay bills, rent, council tax, all those money for government, then they will check that you are faithful of paying that. That's when they will give you that house. But if they check you don't pay council tax, you are run away, you are this and that, sorry, you will not have house because you are not credit worthy. Everything here they do in credit check. If you want to go and buy a car, they will check your credit before they sell that car for you with your money. That's how country is like. And they will know that your money is genuine, not stolen money. Yes. And there are some cars, you see, like, let's say, for instance, let me use Naira. If there is a car, 5 million Naira car, here, they will not call it that 5 million cash. That's how they do it. But you'll be paying them. But you have the money to pay. It depends, Sha. If you want to pay red-handed, you can. But if you want to be paying every month, because it's a law. Here, if somebody buy a car of such amount, bigger amount, they will trace you to check if you are 4199 or Yahoo. Yes, because they don't joke here. One day something happened to me. I went from the northern England to south England, but in the northern part of England, I withdrew money cash with my ATM, and I was given £50. Me, I didn't want all these 10, 5, 5, 20 pounds. That is so small. That is too numerous in my pocket. I needed something like one paper. Here is £50. I was happy that is one. I don't want to carry plenty money. Getting to the southern part of England, I went to Tesco to buy something. I bought things. I wanted to pay money. I gave the money to the person. And I don't know, the kind of eyes they look at me like this. I was a novice. I didn't know. I was asking her what happened. She's with the walking-talking everywhere. In fact, in their chest, there's camera. Because if you do anything, maybe some people might come and say you harass him or her. They will not believe you, but they will look at that camera, whether it's true you harass him or her. It's the camera that will show. So everywhere, those guys, they have cameras. There's walking, talking here, everything. So I saw him pressing something in his ear, in the ear, how do you call it? This earphone. And what she pressed, she's calling a police. Because that sign means and that police knows exactly the stand that she's standing. Maybe in case of thief or all these people where they collect something, they run. Before I realized, I saw two police, not police, security behind me. And they say, quickly follow me. I was like, what have I done? For the first time, I don't remember my dad and my mom in Africa. See, I don't enter one chance. They say, don't panic, follow us. When I went there, my items were packed. They say, follow. When I follow, you know what they asked me? Where have you gotten these 50 pounds? It's not rampant. It's not rare. Very rare. Before you see somebody with 50 pounds here, it's only allowed for 20 and the below nominations. So me, that's when I withdraw. That's what I was given. I told them I withdrew in one of the banks. I mentioned the bank and the place. They say it's true that part of the country, they give in higher nomination. That's how they brought me back, and I was able to pay and collect my items. Now, so I went home. I told my wife, this is what I'm facing. So since then, if somebody does me 50 pounds, I know will collect. Unless you break it into two, 20 pounds, 20 pounds and 10 before I go collect, or you enter one chance. Now, compare that to your country where your people, where they carry money for boots, they do anyhow. So all those things, I need to tell you so that you plan and prepare. When you travel out, the difference is clear. Please. So I've encountered so many things here. With time, I will be letting you know, so that as you are coming, you know you have arrived. So that you not be a victim like myself in those days. But now I'm a pro. Yeah. Because as someone was only fear. So guys, thank you for attending my live. I really appreciate. Keep watching and waiting. Believe God in everything. If you really need to, even if you don't want to travel out, just travel at least. Come and experience another continent and go back. Then some of your leaders that do come here, some of them bought houses here. Some of their children are schooling here. But they have mind when they come there, they still behave like that. Is it right? Whereas here, if you were doing things anyhow in your home country, when you come here, this place will teach you a lesson. For some of you who are watching me from Nigeria, you know, there are some big men here from that part of the world that they are in prison now. They are in prison. Some of them used to come here, they lock them up, they turn to a woman and wear a band, absconded. Some of them, if they are unlucky, they are still there serving 6 years, some 10 years. You've not seen them. They were big men in your place. In fact, if they drive along the road, you are driving with siren. If you don't shift, they will knock you, by you. But here, in the same train or tram, even bus, you see some big men sitting down with you. They are servant. In fact, they will say, let me help you carry something from the floor. But over there, for where, if you don't move, they will move you. So try and come and see life. Then you go back and live your normal life. Then you now know the difference is clear. So that whenever you pray, if you are Christian or Muslim, so you can see how heaven will look like. This is semi-heaven. Everything is done orderly, accordingly. No, once you are qualified for anything, despite the race, the tribe, language, or whatever, they will give it to you. You are qualified. But if you don't qualify, come what may, they will not answer you. So work on yourself. please prepare in a bigger way. Keep your passport intact, valid, and get ready. I so much thank my beloved wife for giving me this. I didn't want to spend up to this time, but it's time for me to go. So if you have any comment or question, drop there in the comment section. When I'm done what I'm doing, I will attend to you. But for the link, keep following me, watching. I will drop. Please. They have done with England. They want to send people to Scotland. After that, they will prepare Wales. Then Northern Ireland is there, intact. So it's left for you. It depends how ready are you for you to grab any of this free visa with work, sponsorship with your family to come. So thank you. I appreciate you guys. Yes. Let me finish my wine because today is a happy day. When I saw this thing, I was happy. Just to come and tell my people to get ready. That very soon, I'm going to see you here because I want to see you here. So that if I have time, I can. From here to Scotland is 5 hours drive. Just enter my car. 5 hours. I'm there. In Scotland, it depends where you are. We stay there. Some hotels are cheap. If you book on time, if you book urgently, it might be expensive. But like I said, traveling is part of education. Come there, we just sit down and eat. If you have amala or ewedu, ekusi, ekpanguku or erikanikong or ishon, we sit down and eat. You give God the glory. Now come back. Such is life. So I want to see you soon. That's why I'm doing this. A tree cannot make a forest. For me, while I was in Nigeria, I've gotten so many people that was living abroad for ages. They will not even tell you how that side were or was. Even if you call them, they will not pick your call. Trust me. I had so many of them. But when I came, I said, no, I must break this bound, man. I'm going to break this gene. By the special grace of God, so far, with my little help, I've brought like 5 people already here, including one of my siblings. I want to bring more. Yes, so that once I need people in that side, I will just say, okay, I'm coming to yours, or come to my side. Before I came to this life, one of them that I helped about 7 months ago called me that she and her husband is coming to visit me. They call me chief, but I'm not chief. I'm ordinary Musa. I told them, don't give me title. I don't want. They said, please, we are coming. I said, whatever, whenever you are ready, let me know. You see, they want to visit me because I first visited them, but I was the one who encouraged them to jack back from that end to here. Once they came here, she arrived at my house first after dropping at Manchester Airport. Then I went to know her place. Later, her husband joined her, and the husband came with a child because she came first. That's how this place works. To come and secure house for the husband and son to arrive. Now, by the grace of God, they have gotten a new baby and they are doing well. So that baby is strong. So they want to come with the baby to my place. I told them, not a problem. Who am I? If you come here, we prepare Rikanikong, we eat. We have something like this, we chill down a little. This one, I know how much is there in Nigeria, but here, you can afford it. Once you work, you can afford it. Yes. And those expensive fruits, could you imagine a full chicken? How much is being sold? Something you select which one you want. In fact, you can go for turkey. Very big one. 2 weeks will not finish. Life is easier. Everything is simple. Everything is orderly. Once you work, they pay you. You work, you see your money. Not something when you finish with 2 months, they say no salary. Oh, they say we should wait. After three months, what will you eat to go to that work again? I'll transport it yourself and children and school fees. Here, I said if you need daily pay, they will pay you. If you need weekly pay, they'll pay you. If you need monthly pay, it's your choice. When once you finish work, if you work 10 hours, you immediately you reach your house, you see a lot in your phone, complete after tax. That's your own take home. Then it is your discretion what you use that money for. Compared to that your side, you work. Somebody say, oh, so there's no money. Give me 2 weeks, I'll give you. After you labor and suffer. So I'm encouraging you guys to jagba. Thank you. Let me stop there. Bye.